What's up, everybody? Welcome to the #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas, straight no chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator. Jesse Mitchell coming to you live from the Icebox. You already know, 2-6. We in the building. Well, I'm hearing the echo. What's going on, baby? Come on now, tune me up now. Tune me. I need to tune me in now. I need you to be tuned in now. They got to hear what I'm saying now. I don't need no echo now. We don't need no echo. Man, so sound like we good now, so let's go ahead and dive into it then, since we're here. I mean, we're here, we might as well dive into it, right? Last week, I dropped a video speaking on the tragic passing of Mr. Charlie Kirk, Mr. Charlie. And, I gave some points, which I never said in any videos that I was happy he was dead, I wished he had passed or anything like that. I just said I didn't like the guy, and I still didn't like him. But, some people which they had the right to your opinion. People had their opinions about stuff I said and facts I said, and nobody still answered the question I asked about why, if he wasn't a racist, why was his content about, majority of his content about black people and what they're not doing. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to speed past that. It's going to leave it out there, but we're going to speed past that for these purposes. But, a lot of people came at me and had things to say, was breaking down and the crime statistics and what he said, what he said was true. So how is it racist and this, that, the third? First of all, just because something's true don't mean it's racist. If I go and say I'm afraid to go out in public because every time I see a white man, I think he's a mass shooter, that's not cool. Yeah, it's racist. Because every white man is not a mass shooter. So me basing that off of that generalization off of a small percentage of them would be racist, yes. Or prejudice, actually. It wouldn't be racist, it would be prejudice. There's two different things. It would be prejudice, actually, and bigotry. Racism is totally different. We should need to look at the definition of that. We like to throw these terms around, and we're not using them correctly. But that's neither here nor there also. We're going to speed past that. But, like I said, I just want to touch on a few things. I want to address, like I said, I want to address your grievances. Because y'all coming at me saying that what he's saying is true, and this, we're going to address that then. The things he said, and that y'all feel are true. First, we're gonna start with the crime, the black on black crime and the black crime statistics. Let's start there. Now, the first thing that he said that y'all and another gentleman, a few people came to my post in my inbox and giving me all stats and this and that, and black people do this more, black people do that more. So I said, okay, I got to go look up the stats to come because I want to know myself. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me go look them up. So this information is easily attainable. Matter of fact, let me come out my jacket. I'm finna get serious. Yeah, let me come out the jacket. We finna get serious. Yeah, hold up, bro. Yeah, let me come out the jacket now. Let's go ahead. Come out the jacket? Yeah, let me come up out the jacket, bro. Yes. Yeah, buddy. Let me come out. Yeah, let me come up out the jacket. Let me come up out the jacket up in here. Hold up, bro. Now, let's get to the real now. Now, all the Charlie Kirk supporters who felt like all his words was law, and he was so right in what he was saying and stuff about the black community, and we had even black people. We had a problem. Y'all just don't want to take accountability, and y'all don't want to address it. So what he was saying, and a lot of people felt that what he was saying wasn't racist because that's what y'all believe, and y'all agree with what he's saying. So y'all ain't seen nothing wrong with it, and it ain't y'all fault. It ain't y'all fault. Y'all been miseducated and misled just like we have, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna break it all down to you today about the black fathers leaving the home and all that. I'm gonna give you all the context to why that stuff is happening. Okay, and what level is happening on. Stay with me, all right? Let's start with the black crime statistics now. For one of the things he said that y'all claim is true is black people are 13% of the population, but half of the prisoners are black, right? Which is incorrect. Let's go to that stat right now. Boom. Prison stats. Let me see what I got for you. Boom. Prison population. Okay, boom. I got the prison population for you. I got the stats, baby. 2,347 inmates are Asian, 60,679 inmates are black, 4,443 inmates are Native American, 88,696 inmates are white. So black people make up 38.9% of the prison population, and white people make up 56.8% of the prison population. All these stats on the FBI website, now they're easily obtainable. Now, so fact check me, please.
Bet you didn't know that.
Please fact check me on that. Like I said, so once again, him saying that black people are 13% of the population and we make up 58% of the crimes, 58% of the prison, half of the prison population is a lie. Clearly. The stats are right here. You look up on the FBI website. White people make up 56.8% of the population. That seems like half to me. And we only make up 38% of the prison population. But okay, let's go to the next thing that he said that y'all said was true. All right, boom. Blacks are 13% of the population, but commit 58% of all murders. Okay, let's go to that. Let's see about these murders. What I got for that? Boom. Okay, black people are 12.6% of the population. White people are 59.3% of the population. Okay. Now, in all murders, in all crimes, exonerations, black people are 53% of all exonerated crimes. So what does that mean? That black people being falsely arrested at a way higher record than anybody else. We can go down the list. We got murder. Black people are 55% of the exoneration list of murder. Sexual assault, 59%. Robbery, 64%. Drug crime, 69%. Nonviolent crime, 52%. These are the percent of exonerations for black people for these crimes. Oh yeah, just like he said that black people commit the most crimes, which is a lie. Statistics show that white people commit more crimes than black, but that's because there's more of them. And it's impossible to have the accurate account of that because there's so many crimes that go unreported and unsolved. So you don't know who did those crimes to say what demographic they're on. But to sell your narrative and have everybody arguing with everybody about this dumb shit that don't even matter, to stop seeing the bigger issue that we all in trouble and they handling all of us. They got us all paying for stuff that we should be paying for that's here for free on the earth. Fruit, water, all types of stuff we shouldn't be paying for, and all type of other stuff going on that we just don't even think about because you argue with the next man about what color he is. Or with each other about if you light skin or dark skin or whatever. Who cares? What difference that make? Like, really? If I cut you, you gonna bleed red, ain't you? Like, come on now. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Boom. All right. Once again, black people commit more crimes than whites do. Black people commit more murders, arsons, and kidnappings. Wrong. Once again, I just told you what the stats was on black people being exonerated from being charged with charges. So that's another lie right there that he told. Statistics on the FBI website can easily prove that's another lie that wasn't true. Okay, boom. So now let's go from that then. Okay. So now I done went through all that and showed y'all that all his crime statistics against black people were false, that he's putting out to sell a false narrative. You can easily look these stats up on the FBI website. Now he said that black on black crime is just outrageous, right? Black on black crime is so outrageous and it's just unheard, it's just out of control in this country, right? Now, first of all, white on white crime, black on black crime, Asian on Asian crime is always going to be higher than against another one because it's about proximity. It's who you're around mostly. So yeah, of course so. But we're going to get on black crime for a minute. Now, the Federal Bureau of Investigation reported that 81% of white victims were killed by white offenders. So that's white on white crime, right? 81% of white victims were killed by white offenders. And 89% of black victims were killed by black offenders. So yeah, black on black crime was a little bit higher. But 81 and 89% ain't much of a difference. And then when you put in the poverty and the disenfranchisement and stuff that's going on in the black community, crabs in the barrel mentality, that lets you know why the murders and the crime level was lifted, because they scrounging for $1. Everybody's scrounging for $1 and trying to come up and get something to eat because they don't got nothing. Which is why when you get something in the hood, you got to move because you're a target now. It ain't because they don't like you and they don't want to see you do good. No, because I'm hungry and I want what you got. You got it, I want it. That's just how it goes. But once again, it's another myth they sell you. The media show you what they show you on TV, that black on black, when it's 81% white on white crime happening too. So once again, these are all the narratives that they would spin and they throw out to sell this narrative to get us from seeing the big picture, what's really going on out here. And we really understand what's going on and start thinking and come together, do we stop all this BS that's going on out here and that they doing, they're pulling on us. They got the wool pulled over our eyes, baby, while they get richer. Like, come on now. Like, Come on now, you can do research for yourself. Like I said, don't just believe these numbers, they throw them out to you and they make them sound, and they sound so articulate and they make them sound so good. Yeah, no. That's all. Also, that's how they put a wool on your eyes and slide whatever else they trying to slide by you. By have you thinking about this while the right hand doing that. Like, come on now. You got to see the banana in the tailpipe when it's happening now. Now that after it's gone, oh, maybe fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, you can't do that after it's too late. But okay. That was the black crime statistics and the black on black crime that's so bad that he was so true about. So I'd like to hear y'all thoughts on that. So y'all let me know. Now, we're gonna get into the black fathers not being in the home. Once again, another thing that he talked about that everybody, oh, he was right about that, and he was this, and where did he say that was wrong? How's that racist? Okay, I'm gonna break down to you what he said that was wrong. First of all, he gave y'all that statistic, whatever, which isn't all necessarily true, because there's plenty of black fathers in the home. And I'm sure if you look at the exact numbers, that it's distorted. It's been distorted. But let's go ahead and just debunk and get into why the black fathers got out of the home in the first place. For every effect, there's a cause. Am I wrong? Right. So let's get back to the cause. Let's back it all the way up. Because everybody, the big thing has been the Civil Rights Act in 1964. So, okay, let's get into that. We wanted more rights and all that. So, okay, let's start from back there. Because there's always a long game plan that goes on. We don't ever see it, but there's always a long game plan. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go through what went down, how it went down, or whatever. So, okay, 64, they passed the Civil Rights Act, right? We want rights. 68, they killed Dr. King, right? 1907, they nationally deindustrialized all the high schools. They took out the wood shop, they took out auto shop, they took out all the trade school jobs, trade jobs, where you can get a certificate when you leave high school and start your own business. Why is that? Because how do you kill funding in the community, or how do you kill funding? You take the jobs out. And who was funding the Black Panthers, all the black radicalist groups and that? Your granddaddy and your uncle and all that who had their own shops and all that. That's who funded it. How do you kill the organization? You kill the funding. Okay. How do you keep people down? How do you keep wealth down? You kill the black family. Okay. How do you kill the black family? Let's go and address that. Okay. Boom. Like I said, they nationally took the deindustrialized all the high schools now, so you couldn't get that now. So now what do you got to do? You got to go to them now to try to get a job, because you got to make money. You got to work. But now we're not gonna give you no job. So now what happens? We want to eat. We hungry now, right? We got to eat. We can't get no money. We got to eat, right? So now we go to the government for assistance. The government tell us, we'll give you assistance, ladies, but your man got to get that. You can't have no man in the house, though. So we'll give you money and we'll feed y'all, but that man can't be in the house. Why this same man, y'all won't give work to make money, right? Right? Why these farmers out here, these white farmers out here don't get told that. They get subsidized money, all types of stuff for that farming and stuff out there, loans, all types of stuff. They don't tell them nothing about they can't have a man in the house. That's fine. But the black woman or the woman on welfare got to have a man at the house, right? So that's another thing. We stay with me now. So then they did that, right? Okay, boom. Now they come and they drop cocaine and crack on us, right? Heroin, drugs, and they drop drugs on us. Now, we ain't got no boats, we ain't got no planes, and we ain't no chemists, right? So they drop all this stuff on us when all of a sudden now the black man couldn't make money because he couldn't even be with his woman, be with his family, be in the house because he couldn't make money, right? Now y'all drop this on us, and what you think they gonna do? You think they're not gonna make money and try to eat and try to feed people? Come on now. So okay, boom, y'all drop this on us, boom. Once again, anybody who can look it up, it takes, you gotta know what you're doing to cook cocaine to make crack. Or to make hard, or whatever y'all wanna call it, right? What person you know gonna cook their cocaine and don't know what's gonna happen to it? I'll wait. Who's just gonna burn their money up and don't know what's gonna happen to it? No, come on now, somebody knew what they was doing, did that, and dropped it on us. But okay, boom, and they did that to fund the war. Okay, boom, stay with me now. Now, after they did that, now they decide they're gonna mass incarcerate everybody after the war's over, all the guys who was involved in it. So now they put all the black men who was selling drugs and all that in the streets and all that, who was making a living, it was kingpins or whatever, we're gonna lock them up because we're gonna get $150 to $200, $300 a day of every inmate that's locked up. Right? All right, that's a process. Now stay with me now. So all this is going on now to contribute to the black father not being in the household. Like I said, if you want to kill wealth in the community, what do? You break up the family. Right? Because that's how you build wealth, with a family structure together. A man, a woman, building with kids, building a foundation. Right? So, okay. So now after that, the 80s passed, after they go ahead and hit us with the drugs and all that other thing, and then lock everybody up for selling. Now come the 90s, in the mid-90s, right? So now what do they sell on TV, and what narrative are they putting out now? The independent, strong black woman, right? Now they're selling that narrative that women, you don't need that man. Black woman, you strong. You don't need a man. You can do it yourself. You know, which goes back to the Willie Lynch letter and back in the day strategy where they would have the woman, they would buck break you in front of the woman, which she would be afraid to lose you now. So now she would raise her sons weak, and so they would be docile and wouldn't get killed, but they would still be strong. And she would raise the women strong, so just in case when they lost the man, they could be able to handle it and keep things going. Which is why the roles were reversed and things are like they are in society now. But y'all talking we got all these soft men and these hard women now, acting like men. Come on now. It's been a plan. It's been going on now. I'm going to keep it, because we're going to get into this now. We're going to break all this down now, like I said. So like I said, the mid-1990s, they pushed this term on us, the independent, strong black woman. You've never heard the term independent, strong white woman. Never heard it. And you'll never hear that narrative push. Why not? Because they'll never promote the breakup of the white family. They would never promote that. But they'll promote that and sell that to us, and we fall right into it and get indoctrinated in it and feed right into it. So these are things that happened in our community that took place, which contributed to the black father not being in the home. But they won't tell you that and won't go into that. They'll just say, oh, the black guys don't care about their kids, they out of the house. No, this was a design plan that actually that worked. The system's working out. The system ain't broke. The system working exactly how it's meant to work. And like I was telling my boy, it's not necessarily a black thing. They don't really necessarily just hate you because you're black. It's a green thing. It's beneficial to them to keep you oppressed. Like the system has created billionaires and billions and trillions for their families. Why would they want to change it? For what? We're fine. So we'll give you a little something here and there, but nah, we're gonna keep you oppressed as long as we can. And we're gonna keep eating. That's what it's designed to do. But like I said, we so caught up in black, white, 50-50, light skin, dark skin, all that nonsense, that BS that don't matter. Like, only color that matter when you go in the bank is green. I guarantee you. If you got plenty of money in the bank, you'll be Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so when you come in the door. I don't care if you're burgundy. I don't care what color he is. So I mean, we gotta learn people and see what and know have knowledge of self and knowledge of what's going on, so we can see what's going on out here. People, they're trying to run a game on us. People, we gotta know what we're doing now. Gotta know what we're doing. And there's context to all this stuff. Like I said about Charlie Kirk's words, he was taken out of context. I don't see how you can put any of his words in context and make them not racist. But hey, there is always context to things and things that are left out to change narratives and push a certain narrative. Which is why I came here today to break all that down for y'all, to let you know that, yeah, certain things are messed up in the community, but there's a reason for that. It ain't just like because we want these things to be this way. No. Let's not forget what went on. But it's like, perfect example, Officer Tatum and the twins, the other big boy brother, the big bulky brothers will be up there together. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to them. But brothers, once again, y'all just throwing out knowledge and saying things, and y'all not giving context. They talking about how when they desegregate the schools, how black people were crying about desegregated schools now, but they wanted schools desegregated. They had their own schools and they want them desegregated. Yes, because when they implemented separate but equal, it wasn't equal. We didn't have anything. We were struggling. A lot of schools didn't have textbooks, didn't have all types of stuff going on. Y'all seen Lean On Me? Shit, I ain't no one seen Lean On Me. Y'all see how that school was back then in the movie before they cleaned it up? And that was way after that. That was after the Civil Rights Act, all that had been passed. So imagine before that how them schools looked at what them kids had to work with and deal with, had to learn from. So yes, they wanted to do something. They didn't necessarily want to go to the white school. They just wanted equal doggone opportunities and equal books and stuff and equal facilities to learn in. Is that wrong? Like, damn. But now they should have stayed where they was at. They wanted what white people have. I mean, God. Whew, that's why I took the jacket off. That's exactly why I took the jacket off. You should. It made me get into it. Vic, like, no, go on now. Did I give it to him now? Did I break it down? Yes, like, come on now. Like, we got to be smart. We got to read. We got to get in our books, people. Yeah, all this stuff is out here. All this information is available to us, baby. Like I said, them crime statistics are easy Google search. But y'all just say what somebody say because they say it right, I guess, or because I don't know what like, but most black people, if I can tell you something and y'all look at me like I'm crazy, and a white guy can tell you the same thing and y'all will go for it. But that's because we program and been indoctrinated. That ain't your fault. I don't blame you. But we got to drop that. Nah.
You're giving too much, bro. Slow down.
I told you, I came ready today. Oh, I came ready today now. Oh yeah, I've been ready. I don't film but once a week now, so I see your comments and y'all stuff y'all saying. So oh yeah, I was gonna respond, but I said when I gotta wait till I get to the studio to respond, because I want you. Yeah, I want you. I'm gonna give y'all what I got for this here. They feared us surpassing with the same information we take and run it up. Well, what they scared of is that they gonna not be in power no more. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. They want to be in power. You know what I'm saying? And the people that are in charge, the people that are believing that narrative they're selling all of us, because we all eating drinking the Kool-Aid. They're afraid that if we get in power, that we're gonna do to them what they did to us. That's what they scared of. But it's bigger than that. That's what I'm saying. It's way bigger than that. That's the nonsense they keep us talking and arguing about to keep us from seeing the big picture. That we're being taken advantage of by the people who are still getting rich. Regardless of what happened. They making billions in a day off of us, keeping us going at it and keeping us oppressed and arguing with each other and at war makes money for them. It's a green thing. It ain't a black, white, yellow thing. It's a green thing. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Whew. Man. I just try to give y'all what I can, man. Like I said, if I ain't gonna be here to help my people, help people in general, because all people is my people now. I ain't just saying that because I'm black. All people is my people. If you want to do what's right, if you care, if you love other people. Now, if you're evil and you don't want what's right, then you ain't my people. But if you love people and you want everybody to be great, then you my people. So I want the best for everybody. But if I sit here and let people keep putting these uneducated false narratives out, and I don't address it and put out what I know, and try to lead us in the right direction, then I don't know what I'd be, but I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the gentleman I said, Officer Tatum and the big boys, I ain't gonna tag them. I ain't gonna sit here and call them names and they're stupid. No. I ain't gonna do that. Because I'm not gonna sit here and tear another brother down like that because of their opinion or whatever. No, they educated brothers. They just been misled. That's all. And some things they may not have the full context of. But I was lucky enough to grow up in a conscious household. My mom's 75 years old. Born 1950. So she's just indoctrinating me and telling me about all this stuff that she went through, experienced. Her mom and daddy was telling her about all that growing up. Like I said, my great-great-granddaddy was a slave. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too far removed from slavery. You dig what I'm saying? Slavery ended 165 years ago. We can get through all that too now, but I'm just saying. So, either we together or we ain't, people. That's all I'm saying. And we got to come together. Last time you seen Jermaine. Quick. Are you talking about Northfleet or McQueen? Which Jermaine you talking about? Oh, Cole? Yeah. Talked to him a few weeks ago, but I ain't seen him since Dreamville Fest. Reparations would have helped us out a lot. Reparations, I mean, I don't think that's really the issue because I mean I could give you some money right now. I mean, if I give you $5,000 right now, what's that gonna do? You gonna spend it? I mean, we need to learn and learn how to invest and learn how to do businesses and how to start LLCs and S corps and C corps and learn how to invest in the stock market and stuff like that. That's what's gonna push and propel our society. Not just giving us a bunch of money at one time. That ain't gonna do nothing but have us go buy a bunch of things that we don't need anyway. That's gonna depreciate and ain't gonna be worth nothing. So I'm not a person who's sit here and say reparations is gonna fix everything. No, reparations to do what? You gotta have, if we get reparations, gotta be reparations with a cause or a purpose. Not just, hey, I'm writing you a check. Here. Nah. That ain't gonna fix nothing. If you still thinking the same. You gotta change your mindset first before they just hand you some money. I'm just saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? On the reparations, he said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big proponent of that. Now, of course, I would like somebody to hand me some free money, no doubt. Hey. If you're gonna hand me a check, then hand me the check. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying that's not gonna fix our problem until we fix the way we're thinking and our mindset. And the fact that we've been indoctrinated and sold these lies that we've had no choice but to believe. This is our education system, the stuff they're teaching us that we think we're teaching us right. That till we break that and realize that we can look in the book ourselves and find out that ain't true, then we're gonna be in that same boat. Collective and remove ego 5 straight generations consecutive. Yeah, that could work too. Whoo! Man, I done went 25 minutes on them 2 subjects alone. Now. I ain't even getting to the show yet. That's just the beginning of the show. I ain't even getting to the rest of the show yet. But I knew I was gonna spend a little time on them though, so. Cause I love the people. I love y'all. And hey, and if I don't love y'all, hey, who will? Is interested in content and creative. Anyway, we're gonna move on though, people. Like I said, that's some stuff to think about. Y'all let me know. Comment. I'm gonna share, cut them up clips and share. And people who have so much to say about Mr. Kirk, please chime back in on those. I'm interested in your feedback. And I appreciate you, my brother. If we are 7 billion in here, we can turn it all up. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to invest in these rental properties and in these real estate and stock market and in businesses and stop investing in things that depreciate and trying to improve trying to impress the next person who won't give a damn about you nowhere. Like, that's our problem, especially as black people. Now, I don't speak for black people on that. That's our problem with trying to look the part to our people because that's what we identify as you made it or you doing it how you look. Or the things you wear or what you drive, which means nothing. I know plenty of people who wearing all their money and driving all their money. So, I know plenty of people who got plenty of money and ain't driving or wearing nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get that aesthetic out of our minds. That, you know what I mean? That's what that is. Because that don't mean nothing. Woo, let's move on though. Let's get to some money. Because I know why you're here. I already know why you're here, baby. That's why we all here. Talk about that money. Come on now. Man, according to statistics, these are the 10 easiest ways to get rich. According to the stats, these are the 10 easiest ways to get rich. Number 1, marry rich. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Hey, if you marry somebody who already got that cheddar, then you good. Hey, you're locked in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, depending on what the prenup say, if you get one, if not, if you're smart enough not to have one, then you're in there. But anyway, hey, number 1, marry rich. Number 2, investing in the stock market, specifically in index funds. Number 3, work in sales. There's no ceiling on how much you can make in sales. Number 4, content creation, podcasts, etc. Number 5, real estate investing. Number 6, investing in a startup, business, companies, etc. Number 7, intellectual property, owning something for a brand. Number 8, online business, selling digital products or things on like Amazon, stuff like that. Number 9, app and software developer. And number 10, leverage other people's money. That's like a stockbroker and stuff like that. You spend people money for them, investing their money for them. So those are the 10, according to the stats now, those are the 10 easiest ways to get rich. Number 1, marry rich. Number 2, invest. Number 3, work in sales. Number 4, content creation. Number 5, real estate investing. Number 6, investing in a startup. Number 7, intellectual property. Number 8, online business. Number 9, software development and app development. And number 10, leveraging other people's money. In that order. In that order. Shout out to Mama D. In that order. Yeah, that's what they say, man. Those are the top 10 ways to get rich. So if you're looking to get rich, you might want to get into one of them fields or look to get in one of them fields or something. Because the money's out there apparently, and I guess these are billion and million and $1 trillion fields. I'm in 2 of them myself, so I'm trying to get that paper. Because I'm showing the content creation and the stocks, so I'm trying to get that paper. You got to have it. That paper. Come on, man. I don't want money to funny and credit won't get it. I want money to be laughing. Oh, well, not laughing. I want money to be serious. I say, my bad, not laughing. When money's funny, credit won't get it. Yeah, there's some fake pages out there, my brother. There's a lot of them. I don't know what's going on. I didn't reported them. I didn't did all types of stuff, but it ain't me, man. If they don't got the blue check on Facebook, Instagram, it ain't me. And on TikTok, if they ain't got 120-something thousand followers, it ain't me. So they've been reaching out to a lot of people. They even wrote my brother, try to act like it was me to my brother. He like, yeah, I know, this is my brother. Like, like my real blood brother now. Like, yo, damn, yo, like. But moving on. All right, remember last week I talked about reading We needing to read and reading being fundamental. These are 5 websites that will pay you to read and how much they pay. So this is why you got to read, people, because things like this come up and now you can't get paid now. So, hey, come on now. These are 5 websites that will pay you to read and how much they pay. Number 1, onlinebookclub.com. They pay from $5 to $60 per review. Number 2, wcwonline.org, paying $100 per review. Number 3, booklistonline.com, paying $12.50 to $15 per review. Number 4, instaread.com, paying $100 per summary. And number 5, writerfulbooks.com, paying $10 to $50 per review. So those are 5 websites right there, like I said, will pay you just to read. Once again, onlinebookclub.com, wcwonline.org, booklistonline.com, instaread.com, and writerfulbooks.com. So hey, make you a couple extra dollars, just go on there and read some books, or read some summary, do a couple reviews. That's a nice little side hustle and some nice little second change coming on in now. You start tapping in pockets like that, hey, things coming on in, they start dropping. Oh, I ain't on nobody hit today. Oh, what's that? How'd that get in there? Hey, I'm just saying. All that might be cost you a little time. Sit there and read a little bit, give you a little review, blah, blah, blah. There it is. Not to mention, you might could even use ChatGPT or whatever, but I ain't trying to tell you how to cheat the system, but you might be can. You never know. It's all about $1, right? Hey, whatever makes sense. All right. Tell you how to get paid. Get that. Okay, boom. Now I talked about AI gonna be replacing a lot of jobs here soon. I've been warning people about that. But these are 5 jobs right here with high salaries that should be safe from being replaced by AI. Number 1, nurse practitioner, making $126,000 a year. Number 2, software developer, making $132,000 a year. Number 3, physician's assistant, making $130,000 a year. Number 4, financial manager, making $156,000 a year. And number 5, medical manager, making $110,000 a year. So like I said, AI is supposed to be replacing a lot of jobs, and a lot of jobs are hiring entry-level positions now because they're replacing them with AI. So, if you're getting into the job field, you're looking for something to get into, you got to be mindful of that, because you don't want to get into something, man, get your livelihood depending on that, then your throat is cut. I'm sorry, this is going to be your last day. We're not going to need you anymore after today. Yeah, go ahead now, pack up your stuff. Yeah, we're not going to be back after today. What? I just bought a Benz. Well, you should have been a better employee. Because now you got the Roy's over now. So once again, these are 5 jobs now with high salaries that AI should be able to withstand the AI revolution. Number 1, nurse practitioner. Number 2, software developer. Number 3, physician's assistant. Number 4, financial manager. Number 5, medical manager. Hey, people, I'm trying to keep you employed. Keep you employed, keeping food on your table. That's keeping the apocalypse from happening. That's what's going to happen when people can't eat and can't feed themselves. They're going to rebel. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for joining me, man. Brother John. Man, all right, boom. All my people out looking at the budget, looking for ways to save money, and you hear about these investing, these opportunities and stuff, but you're like, man, I don't know how to get no money. You know what I mean? I ain't got no more extra money. I'm barely making it. Boom. You might want to implore or start doing the 24-hour rule. What's the 24-hour rule, Jesse? I'm going to tell you what the 24-hour rule is, Vic. I'm glad you asked me that. The 24-hour rule is a great way to save and help budget and grow your money. With so much advertising to make you make impulse purchases, and a lot of times you don't even need the things that these impulse purchases are being put upon you for. If you wait 24 hours to buy it and you still need it then you still go back and get it. If you don't, you won't get it. That'll stop you from making these impulse buys a lot of people make. Just buying stuff because they see it, they can, or they want it. Wait 24 hours, and if you still want or need it, then you go back and get it. That alone, doing that could save you probably $200 or $300 a month. just on things you're spending and you're buying that you don't even really need and probably don't even know how to use. So that's the 24-hour rule. Take 24 hours before you buy things, make impulse buys, and think, do you still need it or not? And if you do, get it. If not, boom. Like I said, look up at the end of the month. I guarantee you'll save probably $200 or $300 on that. And that's money for you to invest and put into other things right there and make money for you. Like I said, the only way to get rich is make money while you sleep. And the only way you're going to do that is to invest. So you got to make your money work for you people so you don't got to work for your money. I'm just saying. That's the motto, baby, for 2025. You got to get your money to work for you so you don't got to work for your money. These are the top 5 expenses that have went up in the last year and how much they've went up. Number 1, restaurant meals have increased by 3.8%. Number 2, education costs have went up 3.9%. Number 3, housing expenses have went up 3.9%. Number 4, rent has went up 4%. Number 5, home and auto insurance has went up 7.5%. That inflation is going through the roof now. Money's going up, but the pay still ain't. I make that make sense. Minimum wage still $7.50. How I'm supposed to eat off $7.50? Explain that to me. And I got to go ahead and get yelled at about being on the grill, and I got to get frustrated about being late and all that, and not choke the hell out of this dude for talking crazy to me for $7.50. That's everything going up but your pay. How that make sense? Once again, these are the top 5 expenses that have went up in the last year. Number 1, restaurant meals up 38%. Education costs up 3.8%. I apologize, not 38, 3.8. Education costs up 3.9%. Housing expenses up 3.9%. Rent up 4%. And home and auto insurance up 7.5%. Woo! Hey, people, we got to spend. You got to spend that cash if you want to live out here, I guess. But this is getting crazy. You got to pay me some more so I can spend it. You can't get blood from a turnip. I can't give you what I don't got. Like, come on now. All I can give you is what I got. Man, on my high yield savings account, people, anybody who's taking advantage of the advice I've given or the videos I've given about high yield savings account, or if you're in a high yield savings account of your own, with the Federal Reserve dropping interest rates, the interest rates on your high yield savings accounts are going to drop. But never fret, never fear. How you can avoid losing money is by moving that into a CD, moving some of your money into a CD, a certificate of deposit, which will allow you to protect your money at a rate for a period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. And these are some of the CDs you can use to do so. Number 1, Next Bank. Number 2, Popular Direct. Number 3, Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Number 4, Basque Bank. So those are 4 right there, high yield savings accounts. Pretty much any brokerage can do this for you. But those are 4 right there if you don't know when you can use. You can move some of your money from your high yield savings account to the CD at that rate, lock it in, click. And that way, when as they dropping these rates, Federal Reserve dropping these rates, you ain't losing no money. It ain't affecting your bottom line. Come on now. I'm trying to do what I can for you. Now, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna give you what I can give you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying you gotta be proactive with your money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on now. The more you save, the more you can spend, baby. It ain't rocket science. All right. This is how you can save for your child's education tax-free. You got kids, where you at now? Come on now. Come on, tap the screen, share it live. You got kids, come on in. This is how you can save for your child's education tax-free. You can also transfer it to other kids and then roll it over to a Roth IRA. It's called a 529 plan, which is a tax advantage account that grows completely tax-free for education expenses. And there are over 30 states that will allow you to write it off on your state taxes. Benefits of the plan are high contributions. Anyone can contribute to it. You always maintain control, not your kids. So you can make sure it keeps growing, and you can use it for multiple things, like education expenses for K through 12, for college expenses, and student loan repayments. And then what you don't use for education, you can roll over into a Roth IRA, like I mentioned earlier, at the aforementioned Roth IRA, and make up to millions after the fact. Come on now. You can also transfer the beneficiaries. You set it up through most brokerages. Once again, just like the high yield I was just talking about, or the CDs, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, etc., etc., etc. But the 529 plan might be something you want to look into for your kids' education. Like I said, you can save money for your kids' education tax free, and you can roll that money over, and then you can roll what's left over into a Roth IRA and make thousands of millions investing in it through that Roth IRA. Come on now. The children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Come on now. Come on now. I told y'all last week, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow is for those who prepare for it today. Come on now. Malcolm X, baby. You got to learn, people, and that's the way you pay for your kid. You got to worry about having to get your kid got to be the best basketball player to get a full ride, or the best football player, or whatever. You go and put that money away from yourself and have them right. It's another way, like I told you last time, about investing $6,000 in the Roth IRA when they're 14. By the time they 40 or 50 to be $1 million or whatever. Told y'all about that. It's about setting these kids up for success, setting them up to win. You know, that's been our problem in our community. Once again, we speak on that. We don't lead nothing. We don't worry about nobody else. We do, and we gone. We ain't leaving no legacies, no trust funds, nothing for them to build for. So they build it from scratch just like we did. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Just like life insurance. We're supposed to have life insurance, so that's to get them a leg up as well. So once again, though, this is something you might want to employ. Check out the 529 plan. Tax-free way to save for your kids' education. Man. Woo. Jimmy Kimmel stuff getting out of hand, ain't it? They done cut Jimmy Kimmel and people canceling their subscriptions to Disney and ESPN. You know, ESPN is under Disney. But Hulu and everything. I'm talking about people that canceling Disney cruises. Right. People talking they had $10,000 cruises booked and they didn't cancel. First of all, people taking for it to be a $10,000 cruise, but that's what. But you know, them Disney cruises do cost. They be pricey now, but yeah, they losing a lot of money behind the Jimmy Kimmel firing, bro. Woo, well, I didn't really see too much bad what he said, but you know, you can't just say a lot of things about the president and just think that, you know, you're going to go unchecked now. So it don't roll like that now. So you got to, you got to watch what you say now. That's all.
Especially in that position.
You can't, it is what it is now. I don't really think the things he said about Charlie necessarily was the problem. I think it was things he said about the president, but that's just my opinion. But, you know, hey, free speech is free speech. You can't have it both ways. That's what, like I said, when I was getting to people about Mr. Charlie. You can't have it both ways. Gotta be either free speech or it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't my fight, so I don't have a dog in it. But it's getting sticky over there. That's all I'm saying. It's getting. And then I heard that when people were trying to cancel their subscriptions to Hulu and Disney and stuff, they're sending them an email or a letter saying that don't cancel. We'll give you this many months for $2. Or trying to give promotions. Tell me this many months for $1. And I'm like, they ain't trying to lose no money, is they?
Please don't go.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on that and see what comes of that. Because that's getting sticky. They lost their deposit. Apparently they didn't care about losing the deposits on them. The way they's acting like, yeah, I canceled it. And I know on $10,000 cruise, that deposit probably was a little about at least three bands now. But if you're booking a $10,000 cruise, you got $3,000 to lose. I'm just saying, you know, I would think. I don't know, but you know, it's time for Q&A. What y'all got for me? Talk to me. We done went through a lot today. I done gave y'all a little bit to think about. Appreciate you for joining my brother. I'll be same time, same station, same place next Saturday, brother, 3 o'clock. We've been doing 4 lately though. If I get out to bed, it'd be 3. If I don't get out to bed, it'd be 4. Shit. What you want me to say, man? What you want me to do? You want me to keep it real?
I mean, that's real.
I'll be in the bed, but I gotta get that bed be having me. If I get out of, I'll be on 3, brother. If not, it'll be 4. But it'll be next Saturday, brother. So we're gonna be from now on till something changes here. I'll let y'all know. But we'll be live Saturdays at 3 or 4. 3 or 4, depending on when I get here.
Somewhere between 3 and 4.
It's one of the luxuries of not working for nobody, and it's one of the bad things. Because I can show up what I want when I don't really got to be here, but I'm here for you, though, and I'm going to be here, baby. So like I said, Saturdays at 3 or 4, my brother. What I say? Appreciate the information. Appreciate you, Daddy Ugly Ass.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for joining me, my brother. That name is wild, though, but I appreciate you. What y'all be saying? Diabolical? No repeats. What you mean repeats, my brother? What you need? It's Q&A time. What you want? What you need? Repeat on what? Anybody got anything for me before I go? It's time for me to go eat. Food is calling me. I always be hungry when I leave here. Y'all notice that? I got to feed the ganja. Pure Rastafari. Rude boy. Everything Irie. Come on, man. Irie boy. Bitcoin. What ETF do you recommend? I just dropped 2 ETFs last week. They pay weekly. Repeat the careers to look into. The AI careers you talking about that's going to withstand AI? All right, I guess the only careers I talked about, right? All right. Boom. All right. Number 1, nurse practitioner making $126,000. Number 2, software developer at $132,000. Number 3, physician's assistant making $130,000. Number 4, financial manager making $156,000. Number 5, medical manager making $110,000. There you go. I'm gonna drop the clip, so you get them when I drop the clip, so you ain't get it then. I'm at a caption on, y'all gonna see them. Anything else before I go, people? Talk to me. No problem, brother. I appreciate you. Nothing on your end, Vic? No. All right, well. Save it for the comments. Appreciate you for joining me in Masterpiece Theater. Remember, as always, there's no me without you. So I love you. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator. Jesse Mitchell. This has been Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell, your #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas. Come to the city near you. Never know where you're going to see me at, where I'm going to be at. Holler if you see me. Holler if you hear me. Hey, it's always love. Stay tuned. I love you.